You're watching IntoWineTV, and today we're at Incanto in San Francisco, and we're tasting great ports. We are trying the Broadbent Auction Reserve. This is from the Douro Valley of Portugal. Now, Michael Broadbent, who's been on the show before, was actually the founder of the wine house at Christie's, and he's the one who's really kind of started this brand. It sounds to me like it's a 12-year vintage. Could you tell us some more about that?
Well, it's I understand that they started in 1994 making the wines, and this particular bottle has every year up till the most recent 2006 vintage, a little bit of it in it to achieve their house style. It's nice. It's got great thick texture. I like that. A lot of raspberries and coffee on it. Very easy to drink.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, you get your nose into the glass, and there's really an underlying, if there ever was a wine that you could put the label perfume on, there's really a perfume that permeates out of this wine. It's kind of hard to put, I think, your finger on, but there's a perfume that comes up, and it has a slight earthy note, but some beautiful, almost like lilac notes to it, almost like floral notes. And it's in there. It's in there. You just have to get it. You just have to get down in the glass.
I get raspberries and a little bit of cedar, a little floral component. What's really nice about this wine is that it's drinking great right now. It's very well integrated. I mean, talk about a wine that stylistically is kind of the package and all put together. It's got a bit of that complexity from age, from using older wines. It's got freshness, wonderful, ripe, rich, round fruit. It's got those tertiary characteristics, a bit of that cedar, a bit of that floral, a bit of that herbal. I get a little herbal as well.
Absolutely.
And it's delicious. Very nice. It's definitely much more complex than a ruby port, let's say. I'm finding it to be much more complex than a lot of LBVs, late bottle vintage ports that I've had. It's very, very nice.
I think due to the fact that there are older vintages of wines that are blended in this wine, is that it's, for me anyway, makes it so that it's drinking perfect right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I'd want to age this wine, but I think it's drinking, I don't know if I could say optimum, but it's drinking perfect right now. And I agree with you 100% what you said about the complexity. Due to the 12 different vintages that are blended in this wine, has a great deal of complexity. Like you said, the floral notes, the cedar notes, a little bit of herbaceous notes to it as well, and definitely packed with plenty of ripe fruit to go with it. It's just a solid, very well-made wine.
Well, it's very accessible, and to your point, I think you take it home, you open it, you drink a glass for dessert, you know, every couple nights for a few weeks, and next year you go out and buy another one, because if this is the house style, which is what they're going for, next year is going to taste just about like this year, and the year after should taste, and so you don't have to worry about aging a wine like this.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's something to be said about a house style that's consistent, and you know, year in and year out, or vintage in and vintage out, we can go back to the producer. And even if we skip a couple of vintages, we can purchase a bottle of something like this, and you always know
standard of integrity and quality that you can count on, which is very nice. I would like to try this with cheddar. I know the classic pairing people always think of, you know, blue vein cheeses and Stilton, and I think that would work nicely too. But there's kind of an earthy quality. It's not a vintage port that I think might work really nicely with a cheddar.
My wife would be all over this with brownies or
Anything chocolate?
Raspberry chocolate mousse cake or something like that. She'd love it.
Anything with chocolate.
Let me know how that goes. That sounds pretty good.
Well, a lot of style to this wine. It can go with just about anything. It's the Broadbent Auction Reserve Port. Definitely check this out if you're into very complex, well-balanced port. Highly recommended. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.